And welcome back to the last part of this 4-part series in which we go from broke to rich. And today we're hopefully going to be ending the video looking, well, hopefully pretty rich if everything goes to plan, and finally completing our goal of no longer being broke says, as we've been for the last couple, I mean forever, honestly. So if we look at our bank right now, we're starting the day off at 3,500. Now, I consider 100,000 somewhat rich, so that is going to be the goal for this video, is to get this bank account from 3,500 bucks to $100,000. As you guys know, in the last couple of videos, we've kind of been setting everything up, and if we walk into our little cook room here, you can see the setup is going pretty nice. I just finished a batch of, again, 210. And I mean, I've been working quite a little bit off camera. If we take a look in this storage, we have over 2,000 bags. We got a lot, and we still have materials to make probably another 1,000 or so, if not more. We still have stuff for another 10 cookers, or wait, we still have stuff for another 5 cookers. So, you know, we're looking pretty good at the moment. We're honestly at the point where I can't even fit all the stuff that we're cooking in here almost. So in today's video, I'm going to be selling off a ton of this. We're going to do pretty much all the selling on our own. I'll also show you guys our dirty money, because we have pretty much none at the moment. So everything in this video is going to have to be done at once. And yes, $100,000 in probably 2 days is going to be a little bit of a crazy goal, but we're going to go for it. And then, of course, after this video is done in the future, we're going to hopefully get some deals going with some other gangs, groups, and people to sell to them wholesale, and of course make a lot safer and faster money that way. But for today, and for a little bit longer, we're going to be trying to get the max profit out of these baggies and show, of course, how we're able to get rich, and hopefully, of course, end the video being rich. Now, of course, this is going to take a long time. So in the first day of this video today, I'm pretty much just going to be selling for probably the next 6 hours, and we're going to see what we can get through. Either way, I'll see you guys back in about 5-6 hours, unless something else interesting happens while we're selling. Either way, let's get right into it, and I'll see you guys back in quite a couple hours. well, we are back. The whole selling process took a lot longer than I thought. This is the next day, actually. It was about 7-8 hours yesterday and about 4, 5, 6 today. But apparently the gang houses might be getting raided right now. Apparently the door is like blocked with tape and stuff, so we can't open it. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I did end up selling enough to make 100k. I'll show you guys in a second, and we'll go into it a little bit more, but I don't exactly know what's going on right now. Apparently the gang house might be getting raided, as when we try to unlock the doors, it just says that there's like wrapping paper and police tape over it. So there's only 4 of us around right now, so I'm a little worried, but I guess we're gonna see how this goes. Then we'll go into everything later. But again, spent about probably 12, 13, 14 hours selling everything we needed to of course get the point of this video, getting 100k in the bank account. But I'm not sure what's going on with the block right now, so I guess I'll see you guys back in a sec if anything's happening. And if nothing comes of this, we'll go into everything. We're gonna do a little math and then of course clean all of the dirty cash. But yeah, I guess we'll see shortly. All right, so a little bit later, not too much, probably about 45 minutes to an hour. There's like 1 or 2. I think KJ woke up and maybe one other. The rest of them have been on the train, I believe, since the server restarted 5-6 hours ago. But if we take a little look in our storage, we can see that we have 98 bands of cash. Also, before I start this, only 1 band of cash was from like a sea hunt or a transport or something like that. But the rest of this, all of this money has been from purely selling. It's been a pain. As I said earlier, it took about 14 hours, if not more, and that includes probably 4 of those hours being me just sitting here folding cash for hours on end. But again, combining the cash rolls and the bands of cash, we get 135 bands. Now, I'm a little worried about how we're going to turn these into bands, because both the money counters that I use and have access to are in the gang house. And as I said a little bit earlier, the gang house is currently about to be raided. So not the best timing. But again, we have 135 bands worth of dirty cash here, and if we multiply that by 750, that's $101,250, which will make our goal of going from broke, and we're even still broke today, $1,500, to rich, having 100k in the bank account, which was the goal. And once we clean this, we are going to finally be there. I'm a little worried now, as always we run into problems of how to turn these into bands, because I don't want to have to clean 378 rolls because it's going to take forever. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But I thought it would also be fun to go a little bit into the math of how we got all this money. So again, as I was saying, we had 135 bands, which is equal to about 1,350 rolls, which is equal to about 13,500 folded. And what I thought was a little bit interesting is if we look at it a little bit more and we think of it as every single bag being about 18 folded, then that comes out to around 750 baggies sold. Now again, what's pretty crazy is, again, it was 750 baggies we went through to get that 100k, and if we look at our storage, I think we've actually increased how many baggies we have since then. Let me count it all up real quick. We have a little over 2,400 baggies, of course, the Zesty Zebra. So yeah, just to get an idea, just out of curiosity at how much this is worth if we were to sell it all on the street, let me do the math real quick. So again, this is 2,400 baggies, and at around 18 folded per, that comes out to 43,200 baggies. If we were to fold that all up into rolls, of course it'd be 4,320 rolls. Fold that all up into bands, that's about 432 bands, which comes out to about $324,000. So yeah, we're sitting on almost getting close to you know, $500,000 combined with what we have in dirty and what we have in baggies. I think, honestly, I think these cooks are also done, so what we have in another yeah, another 200 bags in here. Is this broken? No, we still have another cook or two of this, and we have another 5 cookers. So yeah, we probably, once we cook everything up and sell it all, if we were to sell it by ourselves, which we probably aren't, I want to focus on getting some customers that we can supply big amounts of bags and do like big orders for in the future. That's the ultimate plan. This 100k was to kind of just get us started, be able to buy a ton of more equipment, as well as just have some money in our account for once, and of course to buy hopefully the house we're going to expand into. But we're almost there. We're so close to finally being rich, or at least, I mean, relatively rich. Of course, 100k is not like the richest person on the server or even close to it, but still I consider that rich, as we've had like less than 10k or less than 5k for 90% of the series. So I guess the final step is to just clean it all. I'm probably going to wait a bit because apparently the block might be raided any moment now. So I guess we're gonna wait till it gets rated. If it doesn't get rated, I will see you guys tomorrow, yet another day. This video has taken a long time, so again, if you guys have enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And again, this video probably took around 4 days and way too many hours, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying. But either way, I'll see you guys back tomorrow, unless the raid actually happens. If it does, hopefully the gang doesn't lose everything, but I guess we'll see you either way in just a little bit.
The next day.
Alrighty, we are back the next day. I stayed up late, quite late last night, but unfortunately the raid didn't go on, so I'm guessing it went on when I went to sleep. So we're gonna try and figure out what happened, then we're gonna clean all the money, and then finally, of course, end the video being rich, hopefully.
Who the fuck is this?
Are you hooing Zez? What? He looks
You're
like...
up this early? I've never seen him in this storm.
Okay.
That should
so,
do.
Do we know what he is being rated for?
No, we have no idea, but apparently
the raid
there's been
happened last night?
a bunch of raids with different gangs. Street Brass was, I think, one of the first to get quote-unquote chain raided. So assume that Mateo is just the first stop. If your shit's locked down, if you know anybody else's shit is locked down, tell the boys immediately and try to get like a 5 to hold that stuff.
Wait, did the gang house not get raided last night?
Nope, it got it was about to be. The boys defended it. Same with the Mateo's Mansion. That was defended successfully, but it's still locked down for some reason.
Wait, so the gang house is still locked down even though they failed the raid?
Yes, yeah.
Damn.
It's supposed to be 12 hours. But who's running around? Oh, it's
Kojo.
Kojo. It's supposed to be 12 hours is what Katie told me, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I was about to say, the door's still fucking on lockdown.
Yeah, it's been...
it
started at 7 last night, so it's been like 15, 16 hours.
Yeah, it should be unlocked, but I don't know. I've been trying to contact like lawyers and stuff, nothing right now.
Tori, do you have a money counter that's available?
It is, but it's been used.
Fuck.
Just right now.
I need to...
What you got? You got rolls or what?
I have rolls, yeah.
Alright, I'll take mine out then. That's fine. But yeah. Actually, that's important. The other house with the money counter in is the storage house. It's in my name. If it gets locked down, hold that shit down. Like, that's got everything else the gang ever owns in that shit. So...
Holy.
That's something you definitely defend. Like, you know, if like KG's gets locked down, like, and he doesn't want to defend it, that's whatever. If like Mona and Draco don't, that's fine. But that other house is basically a gang house that you need to defend.
So, okay. Did y'all hear about class 3s yesterday?
No?
Yeah, what's it called? I was flying my helicopter, and I think it was CG were flying BCM, and like, you know, the 1.5 million helicopter, it landed on CG, and like 3 of them hopped out with AKs and mag dumped them.
What the fuck?
They had like full-on AKs.
Yeah, so I gotta... They were telling me that some dudes on a blacked out chopper popped a fucking AKs, Tech 9s, and a fucking sniper.
Alright, thankfully Tori has a money counter available. Not gonna lie, yeah, I know I have a loan payment due soon. I know. But let's grab our rolls. Put 8 there. Boom. Should be 37 bands. Whew, it shouldn't take too long, to be honest. Smart. Do you think I should say screw it, bring it all on me?
100, no, don't do that.
No. Bring like what,
Take-
25 at a time, you think? 30?
Take 10. We don't know who's there. Just take 10.
10?
For now.
I have to do like 130 bands. Or, so
Yeah,
you want to just do
but-
10 there, and then if there's no one like weird there, we go back
Yeah.
with more? Okay.
Yeah. You gotta play smart, Ziz. You see what's going on right now.
I see you. All right, we're gonna go clean 10, and then go back, clean probably 20, 30, go back, clean 20, 30, go back, clean 20, 30, till we're done. Either way, I'll see you guys back when all our money is hopefully cleaned, and we grab the rest of the bands from Tori, clean all those, and we finally have the cash in our account. Either way, I'll see you guys in just a little bit once we're done cleaning. It's been, I think, what, 2-3 weeks on this journey that we started. Of course, we went through the whole process of figuring out our numbers, getting contacts to get us materials, barrels, blueprints, etc. Spending a ton of money, selling for hours and hours. Again, probably we've sold way too many bags for this video, and a ton of work. And finally, let's take a look at the bank. This is the first time that's ever been seen on this channel, but we have 100K in the bank account. I think this is the most money that's ever been inside of our bank on Prodigy. We did the push. We made the little 4-part series to try and get there, and we accomplished it. Now, it wasn't easy. It took a lot of time, and again, just this video alone is probably 20 hours or so of footage and of me just going around selling, cooking, etc. But we have finally made it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the little mini series of us going from broke to rich, but we're finally no longer broke, which is definitely nice to see. Now, as always, a new issue arises. So, as you guys know, our house was getting raided yesterday. Not our house, but the gang house was getting raided yesterday. And now, apparently, it's still locked. If we go have a little look, the gang house is still locked by the police. So, of course, we cannot get in there. But apparently some of the people in the gang talked to some lawyers and then went and talked to PD, and apparently that house is going to be shut down for the next 14 days unless there's a raid. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. 14 days is a kind of crazy. And then also on top of that, there are some rumors that apparently we all might be getting raided, which if we get raided like right after I spent the last 3 weeks getting us into the spot that we're in now, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed, not gonna lie, especially because I've been super paranoid when we're selling and doing all that stuff. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to see what happens. I guess time is gonna be the teller of this tale. So we'll see. If our house ends up getting raided, we might try and move a bunch of our stuff out before, but we're just gonna kind of see what happens, I guess, for the time being. And yeah, I guess see if what actually ends up happening with the gang house, because we already defended it last night. The boys were able to apparently win the fight for the gang house, so I'm a little confused. Like, I would have thought like maybe our Peely, like now the cops are scared of this area, so they're not going to raid it for a bit, but apparently the house is just on lockdown for the next 14 days. So I guess we'll see what happens, but I think it's gonna be about it for this video. Finally, we have got to the point of having 100K in the bank account, and damn, it is good to see. But I think it's gonna be about it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, as always, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
You know how to land it?
Yeah, I can land. I just listen. I said I can.
You might as well
fly
go
on
common
stairs.
bugs into ESP block.
If it's on its sign, you have to stop, turn it off, and then a flip.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
Oh my god, I just killed Addy and...
Turn it off. Bro.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Put it down. Put it down.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Okay, well, then
Yeah,
go. Wait, move all the cars, move all the cars, move all the cars, move all the cars.
go to your